Cartoons come in all varied art styles, some appealing, others not so much. Nonetheless, certain shows change styles, whether you like them to or not. And that's what we're going to investigate today. We're looking at 5 different shows that had their art styles changed. We're only going to be talking about shows that changed their art styles while they were still airing, going from one season with the style it started with to the next one being pretty much completely different. Styles develop over time for shows that go on for a while, but these changes are extremely noticeable to where they can change a person's experience with the show they're watching. Without further ado, let's look into it. The first show we have today is Disney's The Replacements, about a brother and sister duo who were orphans until they came across a Fleamco ad, sent away $1.98 and got a super spy mom and a daredevil dad. In every episode, one or both of them replace someone they're not keen on, and in hopes of getting someone cooler or better, often leading to a lesson to learn. Season 1 had what I considered a tame style for a Disney show. When it aired its second season though, the art style changed, and most would agree it's for the worst. While I don't think it's the worst style ever, it's definitely jarring to look at, especially when transitioning from the first season to season 2. As to why this change happened in the first place, I've looked around and could not find a definitive answer, or barely any mention of it. One production company was Wang Film Productions in Taiwan, which worked on about 23 episodes across both seasons. There was also Toon City Animation, who worked on season 1 only. Maybe when Wang Film took over completely, they slightly changed the art style. Otherwise, the only other company involved was Disney Television Animation from what I saw. It seems like it was just a thing that happened without proper explanation. Season 2 is also mysteriously not available on Disney+, so maybe that has something to do with it. Otherwise, it's up in the air. The second show we're looking at today is Dexter's Laboratory, starring a boy genius named Dexter who works on experiments, while his sister Dee Dee annoys him on the daily. The first 2 seasons use traditional cell animation that looks nostalgic and perfect for a TV budget. Starting in season 3 and 4, after its initial run ending, but while still popular, they switched to digital ink and paint, making colors pop more and the design more sharp. Many criticize this change, preferring the original style, and I understand this. There's something nostalgic about the original, but the digital version is more eye-catching. I personally lean towards the older style since that's what you're used to before season 3, but you do get accustomed to the new one eventually. The reason for the change seems to be just a sign of the times as the industry switched to digital. I'm sure older fans changed the channel when they saw the newer animation. Nonetheless, it's still a beloved show today. American Dragon Jake Long is probably the most recognized and divisive of today's shows for its style change. It follows a boy balancing normal teen life with being Manhattan's protector. Season 1's style was a standard Disney style, I would say, but Season 2's changes made fans flip out. Major character revisions include Jake's dragon form going from muscular to very skinny. Many hated it, some were mixed, and others were just okay with it. But it definitely impacted fans of the series. I'm personally fine with the change overall, but like others, it's jarring at first before you get used to it. The reason for the change was a new hand-drawn animation team giving the show a new, sleeker look. Side by side, it does look sharper with edgier shapes versus the season 1's roundness. The animation was credited to 4 different studios, which seems unnecessarily complicated. While people have design preferences, Jake being skinnier does resemble Asian mythology dragons better, so maybe that was their goal. For those who don't know, the Powerpuff Girls are a superhero trio made from sugar, spice, and everything nice, and a hint of Chemical X. The original hand-drawn cell animation style lasted till about season 4, then transitioned over to digital ink and paint like Dexter did. Another sign of the times, inspired by the UPA aesthetics, and the newer version used colorful shapes and simpler versions for a sleeker look that I personally think holds up pretty well. The change didn't alter character designs much, it just looks more modern. It looks the best in the movie thanks to its budget, and artists perfecting the style. This is probably the tamest fan reaction of today's shows. I'm sure there's some discourse, but none that I can personally find. Definitely one of the better design changes in my opinion. Our final show is Miraculous Ladybug, about a teen superhero saving Paris while juggling normal lives. The first 5 seasons had basic TV quality 3D animation, but season 6 changed styles, leading to the hugely mixed reaction from fans. The change happened for several reasons actually. The main one was outdated software with technical limitations that became incompatible with programs such as Maya. As the show remains popular, they wanted to modernize to keep it up with the industry standards, and avoid turning off any potential new fans with the old-looking animation. While they could have kept it similar, they chose to modernize it with more details in certain places. I don't mind the change at all. Like the previous shows, it's a sign of the times. It can't stay the same forever, and I'm for experimenting. This change isn't that bad, and I'll get used to it eventually. Honestly, the animation isn't the most worrisome thing about the show's future if you ask me, but that's a whole different discussion. Animation styles will always evolve over time. Sometimes it leaves a lasting impact, other times it goes completely unnoticed. Sometimes changes are for the better, and others for the worse. For me, unless the designs become truly unappealing, I'll keep enjoying a show and give new art styles a chance. Sometimes changes can happen for no clear reason, other times they're very necessary. Always give it a chance, I'd say. If you don't vibe with it, that's okay. It's just par for the course. What do you think of these style changes? Do you usually like them? Or do you usually hate them? Let me know.